right, get this. The rumors are flying that Jake Paul has been taking shots at Mike Tyson's legendary trainer, Cus D'Amato. I mean, Cus D'Amato is an icon in the boxing world, and he played a huge role in shaping Tyson into the champion he became.
Cus was different than me than it was with his other fighters. Cus trained me to be just totally ferocious, in the ring and out. We had a totally different relationship. He spoke with me every night about discipline and character. I knew nobody physically. Once I talked to Cus, and Cus talked to me over and over again, over and over again, every night for hours and hours. When I was a young kid, when I was 13 and 14, I just never had to worry about nobody ever bullying me again. I knew that would never happen again.
According to these rumors, Jake has been questioning D'Amato's training methods. That's a pretty bold claim to make, especially considering D'Amato's track record and the respect he commands in the boxing community. If these rumors are true, it's no wonder Tyson is so fired up. Cus D'Amato was more than just a trainer to him. He was a mentor, a father figure, and a guiding force in his life.
He just met me. I'm a little kid. He said, "You're gonna be the world champ."
It's interesting, Mike. You get emotional when you talk about Cus. But you've said Cus didn't like it when you showed emotion.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Why didn't he want you to show emotion? Did he equate it with weakness?
Stop and think like, man, how lucky am I that I ran into that man?
No. He said he summons me.
He summoned you. Whoa. Makes sense. I mean, you think about a man whose life work involved psychiatry, involved the mind, boxing, hypnosis, training all these boxers. Floyd Patterson had all these great fighters, and then he wants one great one before it's over, and he summoned you.
No, he wants an animal.
An animal. I mean, I don't know if I believe you could summon someone, but goddamn, that seems like it's real.
Yeah.
To have someone like Jake Paul come along and try to diminish D'Amato's impact and legacy, that's got to be a serious blow to Tyson's pride. But before we get to that, I need your help. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your help. So I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. You can bet that Tyson is going to use this as extra motivation heading into the fight. He'll want to prove to Jake and everyone else that Cus D'Amato's teachings and influence were instrumental in making him the champion he became. He'll want to show that D'Amato's legacy is unassailable, and that anyone who tries to tarnish it will have to answer to him in the ring.
Jake Paul, he keeps saying he wants to fight you. Do you want to fight him?
That could be very interesting.
It could be interesting.
Mike Tyson says, let's do this. Are you down?
100%.
Tyson versus
That
Jake
might
Paul
be the
would be
way.
the best fight fucking ever.
How would you feel if you stepped into the ring with Iron Mike?
I would be in.
Could you fuck him up?
So easy.
All right, so get this. Now there's talk that Lennox Lewis, another boxing legend, has stepped into the fray. Rumor has it that Lewis has a warning for Jake Paul. Stay away from Mike Tyson. Lewis, who famously fought Tyson back in 2002, apparently believes that Jake is making a big mistake by taking on Iron Mike. He's said to be concerned that Jake doesn't fully grasp the danger he's putting himself in by stepping into the ring with a boxer of Tyson's caliber, even at this stage in his career. According to these whispers, Lewis thinks Jake is underestimating Tyson's power and skill, and that he's letting his ego get the best of him. He's worried that Jake's trash talk and disrespect towards Tyson will only fuel the former champ's desire to prove a point and make an example out of the younger fighter. If these rumors are true, it's a pretty serious warning coming from someone who knows firsthand what it's like to face Tyson in the ring. Lewis and Tyson had an intense rivalry back in the day, and their fight was one of the biggest boxing events of the early 2000s. So the plot thickens. You won't believe what supposedly went down after the press conference between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Rumor has it that Tyson was so riled up by Paul's disrespectful comments that he actually called up Paul's team to confront them directly. Now, I don't have all the details, but from what I've heard, things got pretty wild. Apparently, Tyson was absolutely livid, and he wasn't holding back. He was yelling, cursing, and making all sorts of threats. It was like a scene straight out of one of his infamous press conferences back in the day. Meanwhile, Paul's team was supposedly caught completely off guard. They were scrambling to figure out how to handle the situation, with people shouting over each other and tempers flaring on both sides. It was just pure chaos. Some say that Tyson was demanding an apology from Paul, while others claim he was just venting his frustrations and letting Paul's team know that he means business. Either way, it's clear that this fight has become incredibly personal for the former champ. Neither Tyson nor Paul's camp has officially confirmed these rumors, but if it did happen, it just goes to show how much is at stake for both fighters. Not just in terms of money, but in terms of pride and legacy. The tension between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul seems to be reaching a boiling point as their highly anticipated fight draws near. Recent rumors suggest that Paul has been making some disparaging comments about Tyson, questioning not only his age, but also his physical condition and mental state. According to these alleged remarks, Paul has been claiming that Tyson looks slow in his training footage and may even be under the influence of medications. These comments, if true, are undoubtedly a low blow aimed at the boxing legend, and they've reportedly left Tyson seething with rage. Insiders close to Tyson's camp have hinted that the former heavyweight champion is channeling all of his anger and frustration into his training. They say he's preparing to unleash every ounce of his relentless force against Paul once they step into the ring together. Tyson, known for his intimidating presence and devastating punching power, is said to be more focused than ever on proving that he's still a force to be reckoned with. He's reportedly pushing himself to the limit in training, determined to make Paul regret ever uttering a single disrespectful word about him. The idea of a furious Mike Tyson hell-bent on retribution is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. His legacy as one of the most fearsome boxers in history is well established, and if these rumors are true, it seems that Paul may have awoken a sleeping giant. There's something really important that Tyson has made clear. There are 4 figures in his life that are absolutely off-limits. These are people that he holds so dear, so close to his heart, that he won't tolerate anyone disrespecting or even mentioning them. First and foremost, there are his kids. Tyson is a devoted father, and he's fiercely protective of his children. He's made it known that any comments or jabs directed at his kids are completely unacceptable. It's a line that simply cannot be crossed. Then there's his wife, Lakeisha Spicer. Tyson has been through his share of ups and downs in his personal life, but his love and respect for his wife are unwavering. He won't stand for anyone dragging her into this fight or any other public spectacle. But it's not just his immediate family that Tyson holds sacred. There are 2 other figures from his past that he considers untouchable: Cus D'Amato and Muhammad Ali. Cus D'Amato, of course, was Tyson's legendary trainer and mentor. He took Tyson under his wing when he was just a teenager and molded him into the fearsome fighter he would become. Tyson credits D'Amato with not just shaping his boxing career, but with saving his life. The bond between them was unbreakable, and Tyson won't let anyone sully D'Amato's memory. And then there's Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Tyson has always spoken of Ali with the utmost reverence and admiration. He sees Ali not just as a boxing icon, but as a true hero who stood for something bigger than himself. In Tyson's eyes, Ali is untouchable, a figure who commands the highest respect. So while the war of words between Tyson and Paul might be heating up, Tyson has made it crystal clear that there are certain boundaries that cannot be crossed. His kids, his wife, Cus D'Amato, and Muhammad Ali, these are the people that Tyson holds most dear, and he won't tolerate anyone dragging them into the mud.
But I don't think I'll be smoking for this fight, and I think I'm gonna be really, really irritable and nasty. But at this particular fight, I think I'm gonna go pretty raw and, naked.
Do you have any dislike for Jake Paul? Like, you want to teach him a lesson?
My point of view of grabbing glory, never for money, only glory. I would never risk my health for money. Never said the word can't. As a young kid, my whole career, I never used the word can't. No, that's real talk.
And would Cus be proud of you today? Right now, as you sit here right now?
He would be proud how I conduct myself with my family. That would be great, And he would be so happy that I'm fighting right now at my age, because he believed you can fight as long as you want if you have the desire and the willpower and you take care of yourself. That's why health is your first wealth, because, listen, let's just keep it real. Who else can do this at 58? Who? No. Who at 58 could have all the royal families in the world, all the poorest countries in the world, people that can't speak my language, people that don't have television, know who I am. I know that's just what it is. I know it sounds overwhelming, it even sounds egotistical a little, but it blows my mind.